Ooh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Big Hands. Hope you guys are having a good day. This is the answered version to the Q&A. I left it up a couple weeks longer to give people a chance to get over there and do their thing. So thank you to the people that took their time out and left a few questions. Before we get into it, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Josh B. He's a new YouTuber. Got a few subs, so the only right thing to do is go check out his channel and sub to the guy, like his videos and whatnot. You know the whole deal. Um, and then let me know. Let him know you sent. Let him know you were sent by me. You know, real cool dude. Seen a few of his effects, so I think it's definitely worth the watch. So go over there, run over to sub to Josh. Josh B. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it anyway, so. All right, let's get into it. For the questions, Sean McDowell. Um, Sean McDowell asks, favorite deck of cards that you own or want to own? Favorite deck is definitely any deck of bicycles, standards, blue or red. A lot of nostalgia there. Definitely like going back in time and thinking about the past and where it all basically started. So any red or blue deck of bicycles, standard. Um, Macaro has future plans for channel. Basically, what I'm doing now, one day at a time. Subs are definitely hard to get, you know, but just basically doing it one day at a time and going from there. You know, not too crazy. Just the more random moves I can think of and put in a video and then upload it. It's pretty much my only thought right now. And then, of course, um, going after your guys' videos and checking those out and leaving my awesome comments. He also asked, difficult move. Definitely the DPS. Definitely the DPS. The DPS took me forever to, I won't say master, but to get an idea on. So you're basically taking a random card, put it in the middle of the deck, show it clean as day, and then doing what you got to do, right? And then the card's on the bottom. You did hear the click in there. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the click doesn't happen. Definitely gives things away. So if I do it again, I got it away. And then for this example here, right? It'd be an awesome setup for a color change. So I just put the deck down like that. Um, Let them know that their card is still on the bottom, right? And then do something fancy, and then, of course, there's their card. So definitely the DPS. I've been doing cards for about 10 years off and on. I get to a move like the DPS, and it gets frustrating, so I'll put the cards down for a while, or life happens, and I can't get around to it. Favorite deck is definitely a standard red or blue deck by Bicycle. You know, not too fancy, just a normal deck you'd use like in a regular normal card game. And Robert Ball asked, do you perform in public? I've done a few times, a little bit of stage fright going on there. Maybe for like certain friends or family, but that's really about it. Do you see yourself in America's Got Talent? I need more experience and more solid effects to back that up. I'm pretty sure I could do something that would pique interest, but suppose you got to come back 2, 3, 4 times depending on how far you make it, and you got to press them again. And to follow the shoes of the people that've been there would definitely be hard. Um, David Murphy asks, favorite go-to trick? Anything with a double lift. My favorite move, the double lift. So even that in itself, just do a fancy double lift or two, you know, and then maybe pull a double lift out of the center of the deck. Different ways to pull a double lift, but I would say favorite go-to trick is definitely a double lift. Um, Magician's Pro that you want to learn from. Um, Me personally, I think the pro magicians are hard to learn from because they're so well advanced. You know, and a lot of times they, at least in my um, thing, they have a hard time slowing down and um, showing you how, or at least having the patience. So, um, as of now, I really just stick to YouTube. So your next question was magicians on YouTube that you like is definitely our card community because it's pretty much a really, really great community. Share each other's effects, slates. Hey, such and such did that. Go check that out. You know, and then, you know, things like that. I don't know why I moved that. I was actually in a good spot. He can lose his head if you're interested. You know, when we all get mad, we lose our head sometimes. So magicians on YouTube that you like is basically our card community. We all get along, you know, and I feel it works out. Did you like magic before learning situation? Card is basically how it started. I learned that 21 card trick. Um, and that's how I was introduced to cards. And then after that, it was just watching relatives play poker. So I picked up poker, and then got into card magic. Magic Buzz asked, "Do you have mother's or father's hands?" It would definitely be my uncle. My uncle at one point was 7'1". So if I had to guess, genetically, probably my uncle. Um, Card Mat. Card Mat definitely asked a few. Card Mat asked, favorite sport to watch, to play now and as a kid. Definitely baseball. Um, Definitely loved my baseball when I was young. Loved playing it. Loved going to the local sports team games, the White Sox. Um, so definitely baseball. Song, band, and genre. I feel that's probably one of the hardest questions anybody could be asked. Um, a decade that sticks out to me is the 80s. A lot of great music came from the 80s. Um, so it's really hard for me to pick. Um, really, any groups. Metallica probably be one of the ones at the top of my list who came out in '81. Um, but just the '80s alone, anything that came out of there, especially the hair bands, definitely into it. Um, Favorite film actor or actress? Um, Two of the fave actually starred in a movie together. If you watch True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis, who was in the original Halloween, and Schwarzenegger. Of course, he has great movies. But those two were in a movie, and if you remember the hotel scene where Jamie Lee Curtis did the strip scene, you know, um, I think more movies need more of that. Just be honest with you. But I would say actor gonna have to be Schwarzenegger. One of my favorite movies was Predator. Um, but favorite effect I perform is a double lift, any type of double lift. Definitely piques interest. Um, Favorite type of effect to watch? Transposition effects. You see the card there and it ends up over there. I was always amazed by that. Especially when you get real fluid into it, and a lot of people can pull that off really well. Hardest slate, definitely the DPS, the diagonal palm shift. Um, how many jobs? Too many. I think I was laid off from number 6, or terminated if you want to call it that. Interest besides cards is, like I talked before, is anything from the 80s, sports, movies, you know, um, anything along that nature. History, especially American history. Um, Learning more things about history. For example, you told me about the Christmas of 1915, I think it was, or 1914. I forget exactly what it was called. But that Christmas Eve, the Germans and the Brits laid down their weapons so they can enjoy the holiday. Um, Definitely didn't know that. So it's nice to know people that got your same interest that you can relate to. Um, Drawing. I used to draw a lot. Every now and then I'll draw again. Or old school video games, board games. Kind of this for nostalgia purposes. Go back, see how they change, if anything, and so forth. Um, Favorite food? Um, Definitely pizza or cheeseburgers. It's definitely a close call. Um, I would say pizza probably because in my neck of the woods, there's a pizza place every block or every 2 blocks to choose from. And if you're like really that drunk or really that late at night, there's always frozen pizza from the store if it's 24 hours. I'll tell you because of the size of the hands. I am 6'4", barefoot. Definitely took the dad side genes, no doubt. Pepsi or Coke, Pepsi, no doubt. Even as a kid, we used to have Pepsi points. Collected all those Pepsi points and got all the cool stuff from that. So that was always fun. Where would you live if you could? Being a big history buff, probably Pearl Harbor, over in that area. Just for that reason, to like enjoy the scenery of the island, but pay respect and honor to the individuals that lost their lives on an unfortunate day. So that was pretty much the questions. If I didn't answer something, if you want to re-ask it in the comments, I'll look for it and I'll try and answer it that way. Don't forget to go check out Josh B's channel. I'll leave the link in the description so you can go check him out. Really cool dude. Some good videos over there. Definitely earns. And go check him out.